One of the fundamental principles of corporations law is that once a corporation has been formed, it has a legal identity completely separate to the identity of any of the owners or debtors or other people with an interest in the company. In this case, Macaura owned a great deal of land in County Tyrone in Ireland, and a forest suitable for cutting timber stood on this land. He sold the rights to the timber to a company called Irish Canadian Sawmills Limited for £42,000, which was to be paid in shares for the company. After this transaction, he would own all of the shares in the company, so he would be the complete owner. The wood was cut down and milled on site, and while these works were occurring, the company took on a further £19,000 in debt to Mr. Macaura. So by the end of the process, he had £42,000 of equity in the firm and was also owed £19,000 in debt. Macaura then took out an insurance policy on the timber, which had been cut and was stacked on site. One of the conditions of the insurance policy was that Macaura was required to declare that he had an insurable interest in the timber, essentially that he was the owner. The timber was then mysteriously all destroyed in a fire. Macaura claimed on the insurance policy. The insurers argued that they did not have to pay out the claim because Macaura did not have an interest in the timber. They said the company owned the timber. And even though Macaura owned the entire company, that did not mean that Macaura owned the timber. The company and the person were different legal entities. The court agreed. Lord Buckmaster said, "Now no shareholder has any right to any item of property owned by the company, for he has no legal or equitable interest therein. He is entitled to a share in the profits while the company continues to carry on business, and a share in the distribution of the surplus assets when the company is wound up. Neither a simple creditor nor a shareholder in a company has any insurable interest in a particular asset that the company holds." This case confirms the principle that a corporation has a legal identity completely independent of the identity of its owners.